Hi there, my name's Bryce Langston. I'm the host of the YouTube show Living Big in a Tiny House. For the last 6 years now, I've been traveling all over the globe seeking out some amazing examples of tiny homes and small space design. The tiny homes themselves are incredible. They are architectural marvels in their own right, and there is so much intricacy and complexity that goes into making small space design work, and that's really interesting to me. When I come to carnivals like this, it's an amazing opportunity for me to meet so many people who are involved in the movement. We get to see all these great tiny house designs all in one place, and it's a lovely opportunity to actually connect with the audience who watches the show. There are definitely lots of ways to get involved in the tiny house movement. Even if living in a tiny house for you personally isn't right, there are lots of people who have tiny houses or who are especially building tiny houses as accessory dwelling units now, so who are actually using the tiny house movement to help accommodate other people and help people to find accommodation who may not otherwise be able to. But what's even more interesting to me are the stories of the people who choose to live in these homes. A tiny house on wheels is about downsizing. It's about freeing up life resources to live bigger lives. And that's what I think really makes me excited about the movement. When I started making videos on tiny houses for YouTube, I thought that some people would resonate with the idea. I thought that most people would think I was completely crazy, and I certainly never expected the show to grow into what it has become today. But I am really humbled and really honored that so many people enjoy watching. There are many different forms of tiny house living. Obviously we have tiny house on wheels, but there's van life, there's all kinds of alternative living scenarios, and really I think it's just about trying to figure out what's best for you in your life scenario, and living in a tiny house can actually be even more comfortable. For example, if I was living in a huge mansion, but I didn't know how I was going to pay my mortgage at the end of the week, I would be much less comfortable than living in my tiny house and knowing that I have money in my pocket. The message that I would say is that tiny house living isn't for everybody, but it certainly is for some people. And if you feel called to this lifestyle, then don't let anything stop you, just go for it. Nice and easy. Cool.